concerned, or
Oh, 100%.
yeah,
That's like a yes, 100%. Like they are not maybe as naive.
yeah,
They're way more discerning. It's not to say that they're not spending money, but they're not spending it as aimlessly as they were during like that 4 or 5 year period.
right,
And that's like that cycle happens over and over again. And I think we're just on the other side of that cycle right now. And when you are dealing with that, where it's like people are thinking about why is my avocado $3.99, which is ridiculous,
yeah,
and then when I think about okay, that is the default mentality of the majority of my buyers right now. So let me just like categorize that. Then the other thing is what sophistication level and really like what income bracket level do you want to be selling your services to? Like who is your ideal, your most qualified lead?
Can you talk to the president? It's like everyone.
Yeah, I that's the reason why I say that, and I'm trying to articulate this as best I can. Like, there's this larger overarching, like, how do people feel about their money right now? Are they closing their money tight? They're more discerning, or are they kind of loose witted and free flowing? We're in like a kind of tight era right
Hey,
now.
hey,
The second
welcome,
thing is like,
welcome.
what is the sophistication
Hey,
buyer?
Sandra, what's up?
I might be selling you the exact same thing. I might have two products that both could be
Let me
sold
put this up here real
starting
quick.
at $50. Some of them are
I
starting at
am
60. It's 50
about
both.
to start
Yeah, you treat it. Yeah.
working on some stuff here, so I figured let me hop on since I didn't do a full on live yesterday like I intended to. So I was like sitting in the car before work. I hear you. Look, I'm literally just sitting here. As you can see, all crazy looking. Um, I definitely I've been listening to some YouTube videos, and then I was like, I could listen to my YouTube videos and get on live real quick. Um, I know I did a kind of a half-ass, not half-ass because I was tired, but not intentionally half-ass. It was, in my opinion, half-ass live yesterday for my coaching corners. I was like, let me just hop on today while I'm doing some work and just come in, and if there's any questions or there's some stuff that comes up, I'm able to answer those kind of on the spot. You know what I mean? So today, I am currently working on some designs. So I've been very, what's the word I'm looking for? I've been very reluctant to put out a t-shirts, right? I have all these like great t-shirt design ideas, and some are a little more minimalistic than others, but I wanted to put these shirts out for the longest. So now I'm like, all right, let's get it together, bitch. You gotta just put it out, let it be what it is. If people want to support the shirts, great. If they don't, great. But ultimately, I'm gonna put out t-shirts. Like, this is one of my shirts. This isn't one that I'm probably gonna launch, but it's just a shirt. Like, I've been making t-shirts for years now for myself, like with little messages. When you valid, you don't need validation. Period. Like, this was one of my designs. Um, I have another shirt somewhere else. But I have all these like really cool quotes and ideas for t-shirts. Hi, welcome in, Very Branded. Um, I need tank tops. It's too hot here. Listen, it's hot here in Texas. It's super hot. And so I was like, sometimes I get in my own head. Like, as much as I'm great at coaching other people, sometimes it's kind of hard to coach myself through like my own little mental blocks where I'm just like, all right, just put the shirts out. Just put the shirts out. So I'm gonna design a few more shirts. I'm gonna post them. Uh, I'm gonna, I'm gonna do the mock-ups, right? Because you can do little mock-ups and stuff, and um, and then I'm gonna go ahead and launch them. I'm just gonna throw them out there. If people want to support them, great. If they want to share them, with others, that's great too. Um, I'll have my standard "Talk Berry to Me" uh, logo shirt if anyone wants to support that. And then I'll have some shirts with messagings on them. Um, y'all know I'm like a positivity junkie. I like all things that like uplift. I love things that, just make you feel like empowered. So that's kind of the direction my t-shirt line is heading. And so um yeah, I need the ranch shirt. Okay, look, we could do an adult ranch shirt. I got a lot of adult ranting things to say on t-shirts too. That's a great idea, Sandra. Thank you for saying that because I didn't even realize people would like that. Um, I'm gonna probably do a couple of designs of the "Don't Yuck My Yum." That's coming up too, and so actually I could probably just share this screen with you guys. Let me just I'm on a this little girl's coughing up a lung. That's my it's my daughter. She's like sicky poo. This isn't like I had a couple different designs for the "Don't Yuck My Yum," but this was one of the more basic. Y'all are gonna laugh at it because it's so silly. Hold on, how do I share? Oh, I'm on Riverside, so I gotta share it on Riverside. My bad. Let's see. I could probably share my screen. Okay. I don't want to share the every. Okay, here we go. Let me share this screen. Can y'all see this? This is "Don't Yuck My Yum" for me. Okay. I was like, how funny would it be to have a sandwich with like his tongue out, like, I just feel like, I don't know. I was, who was I watching making a sandwich? And I was like, oh, you're gonna put mustard in there? I'm not against mustard, but I was just like, that is, and then I said, I'm not gonna yuck your yum because I'm not really into the mustard on the sandwich thing, but, um, I'm a mayo kind of girl. I know. Some people are like, ill to mayo. But yeah, I don't know. I just like, let me just make that. You like it? Okay. I'm gonna show you the other one. I'm gonna see. Is it on the same page? Probably not. I had another design for the "Don't Yuck My Yum." Let me find it first and then I'll reshare the screen again because I have other stuff and I don't want to put anybody's like personal information by accident out there. Hi Tara, welcome, welcome. So, oh, my sausages are ready. Um, I need to start eating breakfast, y'all, because I was watching someone, I can't remember who it was, who said you gotta eat breakfast. Like you have to eat breakfast. And I was like, fudge, I gotta really do better at eating breakfast. Um, Hold on. Where the hell is my other "Don't Yuck My Yum"? I'm gonna look for it in the home page. Don't yuck my, not don't yerk, don't yuck my yum. Where the heck did it go? I know I had it in here somewhere. Yeah, so somebody told me I need to eat breakfast, and I was like, yeah, I'm not really good at this breakfast stuff, but I'm gonna work on it because I think honestly that's what's keeping me stalled out on my weight loss is the fact that I don't really do breakfast. I do profis. And so I'm testing the theory that if I eat and actually make an attempt at eating food, that I will lose some weight. So I'll let y'all know if that shit works or not. I will let y'all know because I'm like, yo, time out. My back is not getting no smaller, and you know these events are sneaking up on me. Which, oh my god, I don't even know how I didn't share this with you guys. I have recently partnered up with Obesity Help. Fuck, how did I not share this with you guys? So I am an ambassador with Obesity Help, and they are hosting an event October 17th and 18th in Irvine, California. And it's going to be a complete vibe. So if you are on the West Coast, I will be in Irvine, California, October 17th and 18th. Actually, 17th through the 19th. But I'm super excited about that event. They're having some really great speakers there. They're having some workout sessions. They have their fashion show. They have their I think they're having like a Halloween theme event. I'll give you guys more information about it in a more polished way. I know this is kind of like just impromptu share, but I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, I first of all, any chance I get to go and celebrate with the community, and if it's in a new place that I've never been, is always really cool and really exciting. So Obesity Help's been in business since 1998. So they're OGs in this stuff. Like they're not here for play. They were like very serious. You know, they are really just wanting to empower the community and just continue to bring people together. And I think that's cool. I love to see those types of events that people come together. I've been to two meetups so far. I went to Society last year in San Diego. That was my first time in California, which I, to the point that I made before, I was like, I like going places I've never been with a purpose, right? And so I went there last year in San Diego, and then beginning of earlier this year, I was in St. Louis, Missouri for the Just Be You Awards, which was awesome, and I had a really great time there as well. And that now in October, I'll be in Irvine, California for the Obesity Help event, which is going to be hosted on October 17th through the 18th. And like I said, I'll do something a little bit more detailed. And if you guys want to jump in and get your tickets and you're in California or on the West Coast and you want to go, I do have a discount code for anybody who's interested. So if that's something you think you may want to do, definitely make sure y'all tap in, and I will share the discount code with you guys. Let me put it in the chat real quick. So the discount code will save you 20 bucks, and we get to hang out. So it's just VSG Bestie 20, and it'll save you 20 bucks off your ticket. And the tickets are super affordable. So that's another thing. So if you guys are wanting to pop out, or if you're already on the West Coast and you want to come to the Obesity Help event, check it out. Use discount code VSG Bestie 20, and you save a couple dollars. I think they're like, I'll tell you right now. Actually, let me just go to their. Um, so, hey, Biggie, how are you? Oh my goodness. So, I will be at the Obesity Help event in Irvine, California, October 17th through the 18th. Remember, you guys told me about it? So, I had, reached out, and I was just like, hey, is there any way I can offer my audience a discount? And they said 100%. So they gave me a discount code, VSG Bestie 20, which I'm super excited about, because I was like, technically the tickets are already super affordable, but then I was like, add an extra $20 off, I'm sold. So I will be there. I know that we've been kind of like teasing the idea of like, are we gonna do this like event in California? But like, honestly, I enjoyed my time in San Diego. I would love to see other parts of California. So I've never been to Irvine, California. I think it'll be a cool little hangout. I know you, Biggie, are in California. Arisa's in California. A few other friends. Sandra, you're in Well, no, you're in Vegas now, right? But that's not far. So I think that'll be a really, really cool event. So if you guys are interested, actually, I could just put it on. I don't use my technology very well. So let me go ahead and just put it up on the screen. So it's the Obesity Help in event, Irvine. I probably didn't spell it right, did I? Oh, yeah, I did. And that's October 17th through the 18th. And let me space that out a little better. And it's gonna be great. I'm excited. I'm super excited. And let's go ahead and put the promo code. $20 off. Code VSG Bestie 20. Oh, that's not 20. There we go. Ah, my ear's itching. Okay, save and show. Okay, so I'm gonna obesity help event, Irvine, California, October 17th through. There you go. Are you still gonna bring hubby this time? It really depends because he's supposed to have hey, welcome, welcome. He said he's supposed to be having his surgery, so it really depends on, what, like, where he's at with his journey in terms of like the surgery and everything. So my hopes is that he can make it. If not, then I'm probably gonna pop out with my oldest child. Hi, Stacy. I think it'll be really, really fun to like take her to an event. She's never been to any of the meetups. He has not either. But she's like, Ma, you always go to these places and I would love to go. And I was like, you know what, just before you go to college, maybe you can come to one of these events with me. So I would love to bring her or Scuba Steve. And I think it'd be really, really fun. And yeah, so I've never been to Irvine, California. Where geographically it is, I have no real clue. So um, I'm assuming it's closer to LA. I'm not too sure. You guys from the West Coast could probably put me on, but it's near Los Angeles. So yeah, that's what I was told because my sister-in-law was like, yeah, her headquarters for where she's contracted in is in Irvine. And so she's like, yeah, it's not far from LA. So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I've never been to LA. Uh, it's not too far from Disneyland. Oh shoot. Look, that's pretty cool too. I can get down with that. So I'm excited about it. And I was actually about to share this with you guys. So I'm glad you jumped on here, and I'm glad. How are you feeling, Big Erie? How's the post-op? For those who don't know, he just has shoulder surgery. So we were worried about you yesterday. We're like, why is he responding? It's the mommy in me. I start getting worried about the people that I'm close to. So I had a nerve blocker, so still can't feel anything. In my left arm, my hand feels like a corpse. Jesus. Well, that's good, I guess. So that way you're not miserable or feeling miserable. So, yeah, oh my goodness. That's insane though. I'm glad you're on the other side of that though. And I did Tony Pratt, I had a complete tear, not a partial tear. Holy crap. And you were out here planking? Nutcase. Hi, Denise. Welcome in. So, I know I was sharing with you guys my t-shirts design, and for some reason I'm not seeing the other one. I'm still looking here for the other Don't Yuck My Yum one, and it's not my. I have a lot of projects in Canva. I work quite a bit in freaking Canva. Um, I'll show you one of the other ones though. This one might be like, hold on. Where the hell did it go? I just had it. So I like minimalistic designs. I like smaller, not too crazy like graphics. I mean, I love it for other people, but for me, I like very minimalistic stuff that I could either dress up or dress down. And so other design is kind of fun. Oh, yeah, there goes Don't Yuck My Yum. Ha ha ha. I found it in the process of looking for the other design. I found the one that I was actually looking for. So, y'all ready? Okay, let me show the mock-up. Should I show the mock-up or like, okay, I'll show the mock-up because I'll probably end up fixing it a little bit anyway because I think I don't know if I want it in the center of the shirt or if I want it off to the side. Let's see. Let's open up. Don't share. Okay. So here we go. Oh, you can't. You're looking at her crotch. Here we go. Here we go. Oh my gosh, it keeps zooming into her crotch. No, I'm trying to show y'all the shirt. I'm probably gonna have to show it a different way. Let me go in here. Oops. Let me make it smaller. And just show you guys like this because the other stuff is just not quite panning out. So the don't yuck my yum is something like this. This is just how I envision the don't yuck my yum. I'm gonna space these out just a little bit. So I feel like it's too high up. Let's bring it down a little. Thank you. I was like, you know me, I'm always like a little inappropriate. So I was like, how do I make this shirt kind of embody my energy? So I was like, don't yuck my yum with this like tongue out thing. Um, I love it, and I think I made it in white as well. I'm gonna bring it down a little bit over here too because I wanted to be able to go on different color shirts. So I'm like working on just bringing it down a little bit. Does that look even? This one looks like it should go down just a tad bit. Let's see. I got you. I'm gonna be putting these on a couple different things. So far I've heard tank tops, now crop tops. So I'm actually genuinely jotting this down because um I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I've been holding on to these designs for months. I have so many other like designs, and I'm just like, I don't want to be another t-shirt. No, but like, I have all these random squirrel moments where I'm like, I'm just gonna design a shirt, and then I create all these designs, and then I don't put them out. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna stop talking about it. I'm gonna get on live. I'm gonna ask people what they want, and I'm just gonna put them out. So obviously I'm gonna make a t-shirt, like a regular t-shirt, but I'm also gonna make some mock-ups for the tank tops and crop tops. So thank you for that. I don't know what other things people may want. If I know the guys at BME have these on their page. They also have merch, which we don't really promote as much. So they have t-shirts, they have these like really good quality water, like these are really high quality water bottles. Like they have hats, they have t-shirts, they have all kind of things like, and these are like really good, really high quality. And I'm like, bro, we got to do better at promoting this stuff. Like um we get so caught up with like doing stuff within the community that we forget that we have like products and stuff like like we probably should try to like give people other things outside of what we do, that they would probably enjoy, and we're like, oh yeah, we forgot we have products too. So yeah, we do have products. We really suck at selling. Like that's just the honest truth. We suck at selling, and um, sometimes the community is like, we would love to support, but how the hell do we support you? So this is the way we're opting to go again. You could also do stick. Ooh, yes, stickers. Yes, water tumblers. Yes. Oh my gosh, that's a great idea. Hats and water bottles. Hats. So yeah, I'm gonna do that because first off, I'm probably gonna cry when I make my first sale. Like certifiably gonna cry because um y'all know this community this community is just like super supportive. This community has gotten me through a lot of crazy times. Uh so when I launch this, y'all know the first sale I make, I'm going to be on here in tears. Just so you know, disclaimer. Uh, Gangsters do cry. So, I do monetize my social media, and one of the other things that I'm working on, which I've been teasing it a little bit, and it's just like helping other people learn how to do that for themselves on their page. Let me tell y'all, when I lost my job in December, the only thing that kept me afloat was the fact that I had already been monetizing my social media space. Um, Probably. I like I I've never been good at sales in terms of like being like a pushy salesperson, but like if anyone wants to support me, I'm completely on board with that. And um one of the things that I want to do, and it'll be another a thing that I'll be, launching as well, is just like showing people how they can potentially monetize their page, even if you don't have a ginormous following. I, by like definition, am not a big content creator. Uh, I have 15,000 followers on my TikTok, like 3,000 followers on Instagram, 1,000 followers, like 1,500 on Facebook. And granted, like for me, that's huge, right? Like for me, like if you put 15,000 people in front of me in a room, I think that's a lot of people. But like by brand scale, a lot of brands think that that's a small creator. And so that could be a little discouraging for people because they feel like, wow, I need like a million followers to make money on social media. And it's like, you don't. And also, oh, Stacy, I've got the perfect thing for you too. Because the other part is you can do faceless content. Faceless content right now in 2025, and I mean I can't speak for 2026 or 2020, but like they're doing so freaking good. I have a community that I'm a part of outside of here, that their whole thing is like faceless content for the introvert, faceless content for the person who's shy, faceless content for the person who's got like a talent or a thing that they could potentially put out there. And yeah, right. And I was like, so I didn't even have to show my face. So I could have just like, like just create a faceless account and sell products. And they do very, 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 very well. So one of my friends from the group, she's generating $5,000 a month in digital products using a faceless account because she has a regular 9 to 5 job, and it's with the government. So she didn't want to put her likeness out on social media because of, some jobs are like funny, they don't want you to have anything else going on outside of them. So what she ended up doing was doing a faceless account and selling digital products on, the things that she's good at. So, and there's, oh my gosh, guys, oh my gosh. So this is why I want to do this, because I'm like, my mind was blown and I was like, why don't more people do this? And so that is my mission, is to just bring awareness, especially in this space that we are in. It's the health and wellness industry is a like $1 billion, it might be even more than $1 billion industry, and I'm just underestimating. But like there is so much money on the table, and it's not like even in a greedy grab way. It's like there's gaps that we could be filling in this industry that aren't being covered, especially because people don't necessarily love the bariatric community. People don't like bigger body people. And I'm okay with that, because at the end of the day, like, my community is my community, and I'm okay with the people who support me. And so when I realized that there's an opportunity for me to show people like, oh my gosh, you can make money without even showing your face. You can make money with like 1,000 followers. You can make money with less than 1,000 followers. It's like, all right, there's got to be a way to package this and like share it. So that's what my other project that I'm working on. Yeah, it there is so much opportunity to generate income, and thank God, because I would be completely out of luck without work. I've been out of work now for 7 months, and I'm not going to say it's been a walk in the park, but it has forced me to be creative. It has forced me into the entrepreneurship space even more. And so I'm very blessed and I'm very fortunate because I am already resourceful, but now it's pushed me into another level of like scrappiness, right? Like I'm like really, really just jumping headfirst into some stuff that I probably would have been a little hesitant to try because I would have had the safety net of a job. Where now I'm like, look, this is what you're gonna be doing. This is what you do for a living now. So um, I'm really excited. Let's just say that I'm really excited in the direction of where things are heading, and so this shirt will be available. I can have this shirt available by this afternoon. So I'm gonna. That's the goal. My goal for today is to have this shirt out in mock-ups ready to go for you guys to support if you would like by this evening. So when you guys go check out Berry Mail Experience, you guys can I'll give them the information so they can remind you guys that I'll be stalking. Thank you, Stacy. So I'm super excited to share that because I think there's this perception that for you to like be relevant on social media or for you to do anything special on social media that you somehow have to be like this million follower person, and you don't have to be. You don't have to be. There are so many different avenues to generate income. I named one: digital products. Digital products are anything like e-guides, e-books. There's opportunity to make money with affiliate partnerships, right? So how many times do, especially in this community, right? We are always giving suggestions. We are always giving people suggestions left and right. Like I was just drinking this, right? This is free promo for this company and they're not paying me, right? So I can turn around and be like, all right, you know what? I want to get paid for this. Right on their product that says drinkprime.com, right? I go to their website and I guarantee you they have some form of an ambassador program. Let's go look at it right now. I want to test the theory. Let's go look at it right now because this is what I'm talking about. Like we're literally surrounded by opportunities that we just don't necessarily get a chance to really explore or monetize because honestly, hey, what's up, gorgeous? So there's so many ways to make money in this industry of like weight loss, health, fitness, wellness, all of that stuff. Like we just gotta find. Yo, look at this shit. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to like. I'm gonna share my screen real quick because this is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. So this is just like a little snippet of like what the class is gonna look like for those who may be interested in like potentially generating an online income through their social media space. So I just showed you guys. I literally was just drinking this. This was not planned in the least bit. So Prime. Prime is a very common drink that a lot of people in the health and wellness or fit. These are hydration drinks. Some of them have like caffeine and other products in it to like with energy, to give you energy. So I looked at the bottle. And the bottle said they have a website. The website is drinkprime.com. I just went to drinkprime.com right here. And when you guys see the page, when I first came into the page just looks like this. And Yes, look, if you I would help you. I would help you come out of your shell. Like this is where the life coaching piece is so important because uh yeah, I'm teaching people how to generate income, but I'm also a life coach. So like I can help you get out your own way. Like I'm happy to do that and I'm working on it myself. So like there's that lived experience, right? So I'm getting out of my way and I'm going to help everyone else do the same. So all I did was go to their website. I go to the menu on their website. When you scroll, it looked like it wasn't open like it looked like this. So I went to the about section. At the about section of their page, if you guys just look right here, I'm going to zoom in so you guys could see it. What does it say? It says team and athletes, creators, artists, ambassadors. So they have some form of an ambassador program. And so I don't work and would love to. Stacy, friend, you once as soon as I launch, I'm gonna tag you in the when I do the class. It's gonna uh it'll be like a free little thing that I do online, and if people want more support, obviously there'll be a fee associated, but like just like the introductory, my goal is to do it free, so you will get a lot of free information. um Let me open up this ambassador piece because this might just be the people. So all these people that you see are just ambassadors, and when you see right here it says it's prime time, prime collegiate ambassadors, apply now. You could apply to be a prime ambassador. These are folks who I'm assuming they're looking for student age because that's their demographic. So based off of this particular brand, it looks like they're catering to college students, right? So US or Canadian college students. This is just this company. There are so many other companies that don't have those specific criterias, and you should still apply even if you don't think you meet the criteria. A lot of times companies are looking for things that they may not necessarily always you think you don't align with them, but you may. So if there's a product that you've been constantly promoting for free or that you're constantly talking about for free, go to the page. Maybe it's your vitamins, maybe it's your, I don't know, what else do we eat? Protein bars or whatever. Like, I don't know. Like, just go and check it out. Like, a lot of people in this community eat Dive Bar, for example. Um, I know they have an affiliate program, right? So, go to Dive Bar. You go to uh, it's usually the About Us section that has it. If you don't see it on there, if you don't see any information about potential ambassador programs, so the words you're looking for are ambassadors, affiliates, creators. Those are like those keywords that you're going to be looking for when it's time to sign up to be, uh, one of those people that get a code and all that. Okay, so boom, look at what it says down here. Yes, I could. Yes, cold emails work too, 100%. If you go to share this tab instead. Sorry, I realized I went to another thing. Okay, sorry, you weren't looking at my screen. So if you look down here, I'm on the Dive Bar website. So if you go to the bottom, usually when you go to the bottom of any of these companies' websites, um, I'm glad you got in here. And you see at the bottom, it says join the ambassador team. You click that, and there's probably some kind of application or something. So, what you need, we're seeking enthusiastic brand ambassadors who benefit from delicious, energizing dive bars. So, if you already eat the stuff, then you're probably you're probably gonna do really really well promoting it because it'll be an organic promotion. It won't be something that you feel like you gotta really try to sell people on. Like the things that I love are the things that I typically partner up with because I don't want to be fake. I don't want to be the person that's like, try this out because it's so great. And it's not, people know, people can call bullshit from a mile away. Like a lot of people, I popped in late to school, but I'm glad I felt like, listen, there's gonna be so much stuff. Like this was just an impromptu, just quick little class, but I am gonna be working on something to make this a little more organized, and so that way people can learn that you don't need a million followers to make money online. You don't even need uh you don't even need 200 followers. You need access to the web, right? And you have your phone, right? And the ability to just, hey, look, this is what I eat every day. Like, even if that's something, it's organic. The more organic, the better. And so, Dive Bar has associate commissions under $25, a Soja commissions under 50, and captain. So there's a three-tier program. So you can just apply on the bottom of their website, and boom, that's it. You apply, and then what happens is they'll put you in their online group. They have a group where they let you know, like, because I'm part of their affiliate program, and so they let you know what promos are coming out ahead of time. And when you do have sales, they send you samples. So you get to try a lot of the stuff kind of before anybody else does. So that's another cool thing about partnering up with some of these companies, is that you get samples for the things that you already purchased. So it's like you're getting free stuff and you get to make money off of it. So it's a no-brainer. And I will dive into TikTok Shop in the training that I'm putting together. So I'll be talking about affiliate partnerships. I'll be talking about UGC partnerships, which are the user generated content. So those pay pretty good. I've had companies who they'll pay you $300 for a 30-second video. Like, you think I'm not going to talk about this shit for 30 seconds and make $300? I've had company pay me $600. And some people make more money than that. But to me, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money for me to say something for 30 seconds about a product that I already love. So, um, yeah. And here's the cool thing, right? So they're not even looking for following anymore, because that's the other misconception. They're looking for engagement. Engagement and following are two different things, right? So engagement just says that when people come to your page, they interact with the things that you have going on. I have people that have way less following than I do, but have a way higher engagement than I do. My videos don't have a lot of viewerships right now, which, there's probably reasons for that, my inconsistency, and also just like how the content gets pushed out. uh I've never said yes, but most I was offered was 500 for the 2 to 3. Yeah, yeah, and that was when some I had a company offer me, a GLP-1 company offer me $600 for a 30-second video. I was already using the GLP-1 because at the time, that company was just the one that I got put onto by a friend, and I was like, yeah, uh, I'll do it. I'm already using it anyway, so it was a no-brainer. So in that contract, wow, that's another conversation we'll dive into in the training, is the contracts. Like, what length of time are you wanting to do these things, knowing that you have the ability to negotiate your prices. I think that that's another one. Like, sometimes companies, they're firm on their prices, sometimes they're not. Sometimes they'll willing to negotiate the prices with you, and I had to learn all of these things. And I so I'm my goal is to create shortcuts for my friends. So anybody who joins the training will see, like, hey, I can do this stuff like right now. Like, I'm that person. I don't want stuff that I can do 2 3 months from now. I want something that I can do right now, and I can start producing. Because my brain, the way my brain is, if it can't be done right now, it's probably not going to get done ever. Like, I don't know if that's ADHD or if that's just a me thing, but uh, I'm really, 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 really excited about this training because it saved my life. It saved my freaking life. It saved me being homeless. It saved me from not being able to feed my kids. And so I want to be able to pay it forward. And so that's why I said the training will be free. If you want, like, for me to hold your hand and kind of walk through some of the stuff that goes along with it, then that's a little different, right? Because that's going to require me to, like, carve out time and work with you one on one, and or in a private setting. So the training free, because a lot of the information that I ended up getting was free. I did pay for some stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I did pay for several courses when I was working. Thank God I did it because they were so helpful when I did get, when I did lose my job. It was really helpful that I had already made the investment in myself. So I'm not one that's not going to tell you to invest. So if you have the ability to invest in trainings or development or anything that's going to add value to you, even if you don't think you need it right this moment, do it. Do it. Because if I had not done that while I was working, then I'd be shit out of luck. And so 100%, if you have the ability to get any kind of training and stuff that you're passionate about, just do it. Just do it. And just don't do it, pay for yourself, and then don't execute on the information, because I've done that too, where I've paid for training and then I've done nothing with it. So if you are going to pay for someone to train you to do anything, just actually execute on the information, like in that, within the time frame that you're there, so that way you're able to ask questions, you're able to, like, get your questions answered right on the spot. But there is so much money in the health and wellness industry that there is enough money for all of us. We can be doing the same exact thing and we're still going to be making money. So that's why I don't feel like I need to gatekeep, because I'm like, so many people are on GLP-1s. You could be making affiliate money from GLP-1s. You could be making UGC money from GLP-1s. That one is actually that one, to me personally, if you're a person on a GLP-1 already, that one's a no-brainer, right? Because a lot of GLP-1 companies, what they do, because there's so much competition in telehealth, for them, that's a them problem, but that's a good thing for us. There's so much competition in the telehealth industry when it comes to these GLP-1s, that they're constantly looking for creators. They're constantly looking for people who are promoting for them, right? And so you'll see people who promote GLP-1s and they're making money, because the good thing about it, because I've done it and I do it, is that you sometimes you'll make money on the front end where they pay you to make the videos, and then you make money on the back end because you'll get commission off of the same stuff you're already using. So it's like you can make a good amount of money if you position yourself in a certain way. So just putting that out there. Just putting that out there. A lot of times, if you're able to get a double whammy like that, where you're getting paid for your videos and you're getting paid commission for just using the products you already use, plus sometimes you get the products for free. So now you're saving money for the product. You're not spending the money on your GLP-1s because you're getting it for free, because you have to showcase the product, and you're getting paid on the front end to make the video, and then you're getting paid for the commissions, right? Like, yes. Okay, just make sure to follow each platform ad and commercial laws and rules too. Yes. So that's something that I think I need to dive into before I launch the training, is because I know that there are certain nuances when it comes to certain products, right? Like anytime you're promoting like GLP-1s and or vitamins, it's a little tricky. Um, with other products, not so much. But like with those particular products, there's a lot of like red tape with certain things. So like I haven't had any violations, thankfully, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't be informed. So I will definitely, let me actually just note that for training rules from each platform about promo. Yeah. So, oh, good, good. So yeah, that I think that that's super important to know. And man, I love that this is the space we find ourselves in, because I really genuinely, if I don't have to go into anybody's office ever again in life, I'm cool with that. I can be in front of a camera just about all day and just talk my talk, share with you guys the stuff that I've got going on, share with you guys all this like free game. Like, bro, when have we like these companies are not really trying to invest in ads. I've never seen a TV commercial for Dive Bar. I have not seen a commercial for ProCare. I've not seen for any of these companies. You know why? Because they don't have to. They're saving so much money by just paying us to promote it because we're directly in these communities. We're directly face to face with the consumer. So I'm not, as a company, going to invest tens of thousands of dollars on an ad when I can just pay a creator a $1,000, a couple $100 to promote these products, and their audience is the niche audience that I need anyway. It's a win-win for everybody. It's a win-win for everybody. So this is why I say this, particularly about the bariatric community, because bariatric surgery is one thing, but we are primarily consuming the things that a lot of other people in the health and wellness industry are consuming. But our audience is very fixated on it because we share constantly. We share, how many times have we shared what our ingredients for our Profis? How many times do we share, you know, oh, we tried the, excuse me, the Built Bars, right? I've never tried them, but I know that there are certain products that I see quite a bit um, get pumped through the community, right? And I'm gonna go to Built Bar, their website. You're good. You're good. So like I'll show you guys the Built Bar site. I've never looked at their site because I've never tried their products, but I'm sure they have some form of an. You see what I'm saying? Look, I didn't even have to try hard. And look at this. What does it say right here? Want to become a Built ambassador? I'm telling you, there's so much money in this community that people are like not tapping into and just for shits and giggles, just promoting these things and not seeing anything from it other than maybe some viewerships. And no shade, if that's not your thing, if you don't want to sell, don't sell. But I personally think that this journey can get really expensive really, really quick. If you're already consuming these products, then why aren't you potentially getting the perks? All right, so look at this one. This is for Built Bar's ambassador program. Their ambassador program, you receive a 10% discount code for you and your followers. So you're already buying it. Now you get 10% off, which you didn't get before. You earn a 10% commission on all orders through your link and code. So for every $100 you get $10, and a lot of people, these things add up. They're not cheap. They add up quick. You get exclusive access to new products, promos, campaigns, events, giveaways, and insider info. So you get the scoop, and you get the discount, and you get commission. And then you earn weekly PayPal payouts from your commission. So the money is going straight to your PayPal, right? Here's what I'm going to say to you. If you have the ability to list, and this is going to be really helpful for when the class starts. If you can list all of the products that you currently use, just list the products you use, because we all use a lot of the same products. List the products you use. When you come into the class, we can look at this together. I guarantee you're going to find that a lot of the products you have, you can be getting a discount on, and you could be making money on the products. And all because you think that you need 1 million followers when you don't. Yes, I can't wait, Tara. I don't know what it is, but Rab's been teasing that he's got something really big in the works. So that is really, really, really cool. And I'm really excited because I love when we have berries who come into the space and then they have other things happening. this is my other thing. I want to educate. I want to coach. I want to empower people to know that outside of their bariatric journeys, there are other things that you can potentially branch out to do. Um, Clothing, makeup, skincare, shoes. Yeah, the sky is not even, there's no limits. Yeah, 100%. He has been teasing you. Yeah, he's been like there's something in the works and I'm like, "Rab, what is it?" He won't tell me. That's a whole nother, right. So like come into this space with an open mind, and same thing to Fiona's point. We're talking bariatric stuff like products and things that we eat. There's skincare products. How many of us as bariatric patients were like, oh, that first few months out, your skin's dry, your scalp's dry. Like, that is another opportunity. Where there is a problem, there is a profit. Where there is a problem, there is a profit. That is what most businesses are comprised of. Businesses are comprised of problem solving solutions. You pay for your problems to be solved. You have loose skin, you get compression, garments or underwear. That's a product that solves a problem. So now there's a profit. It's all related and intersect 1000%. One th- but also watch your sales ethic. People smell liars, and yet, and this is why I say whatever products you currently use that you really genuinely love, that would be where I'd start. I would start with the things that I actually use, the things that I actually love. You know where it gets like slippery or sticky is especially like when we're talking TikTok shop. There's so many vendors who are like, "Hey, try this, try this, try this." I got dinged on the TikTok shop because I wouldn't promote a product because it didn't work. It just didn't work. I won't say the product name because like I didn't promote it. But like I took free samples and then I was like, I'm not promoting this shit because one, it didn't work, and two, like it's gonna be very obvious that I don't like it. And the only value you have in the community is your reputation and trust. Lose that, you lost me. Yeah, and that is where I think that it is important that it's stuff that you already like, stuff that you already, we're all consumers, right? It's how do you convert yourself from being more than a consumer? You're going to continue to buy those products, right? But in the economy that we live in, any money that you can keep in your pocket is a good deal. Like you may not be able to, let's say for instance, you don't make a shit ton of money as an affiliate, but you're still saving money on the products that you're already purchasing, right? And that extra money you make is just, you know, little pocket change, a little extra money on the side, money that you may reinvest on more, buying more products. You know what I mean? So I don't want us to think of it as solely like, hey, I don't really want to sell products. Maybe you just do it for the discount. Maybe you do it so that you can offer your audience a discount. People buy a lot of times because people suggest stuff. I know that I've purchased and I've bought things because I've seen creators be like, try this, try this, try this. And it's like even more incentivizing when it's like a code tied to it. Cause I'm like, all right, I can try it. I ain't got to pay full price for it. And, I get to bless the creator because I like this person, so I would love to support whatever they've got going on. So I think it's a win-win. But to Fiona's point, be very honest. Like, if something is not, I told the company straight up. They had given me like what's it called, a coupon, a voucher, whatever, a coupon or voucher to try like a cauliflower based sandwich. And I got on the video and I was like, this shit is disgusting. Y'all couldn't have come up with a better bun. Um, uh, yeah, I don't care for Bear Bells. And you know who was like, it's so funny you say that, Tara, because my brother was like, oh my God, Bear Bells like the closest thing to a Snickers bar. Oh, then Tony was like, Bear Bell, Bear. And no shade to Bear Bell. It wasn't for me. Have a good one, Tara. It wasn't for me. When I tried it, I was like, this ain't the one. I ain't do, and I think I might have said it in the video too. It was an older video, and it did really well. And so, um, I don't care for them either. I just wasn't my like something about the flavor just felt like chemically to me. Um, but then by that thought process, someone else loves it, right? And that person should promote it. That person can 100% promote Bearbell and do well because they really love the product. I am not that person that's going to promote it because I don't necessarily like the flavors. I didn't try all of them, so I won't shit on the company. But what I will say is I didn't try them. Like the ones I did try, I didn't like them. I've had companies tell me no reviews on free samples needed when I send them the preview video. Yeah. Yeah, so and that's the thing, like some companies will take that L. They'll be like, "You know what? Thank you for, participating. We see you didn't like it. Thank you. No video needed." That's cool. But being very honest, and that's not to say you shouldn't try stuff because I've also been surprised by things that I've tried and I'm like, "Oh, this is actually one of the ones that I tried. This wasn't something I actually purchased this. I bought a whole bunch of these different flavors because I was like, I had seen one of my friends drinking it, and I was like, "You really like those, huh?" And he was like, "Yeah." I was like, "All right, I might give it a try." So I did, and I didn't like all the flavors, but I did like this one. This one's pretty good. Um, Now I can go and reach out to Prime and be like, "Hey, I really enjoy your ice pop flavor." Um, my face on the video can't lie. If I don't like it, you're gonna see it on my face. Yes. No, for real. Same. Like I don't know how to fake the funk. I can't be like, so good. I even had a company, I won't say their name because they were really, really nice about it. They sent me some vitamins. This is before my time as a pro care wellness warrior. I was like still rocking with like trying to find my vitamin company. They sent me their vitamins, super sweet. Whoever's behind that like affiliate or the partnership side of things, super sweet. They sent me the vitamins for free, and I was like, here's the thing. I like the flavor. It's a little chalky, and I just don't like that I have to take more than one in a day. And they were like, "Thank you for the feedback. Like, we've been considering doing a one a day, but we weren't sure like how people felt." So, even if you don't like something, your opinion to the company is important because this company, I don't know that the person who runs it or who operates it is bariatric. So, they didn't know that like people appreciate the value of a one a day supplement. I like a one a day supplement because I don't like to think about it. I just want to just take one and be done. The only one that's not a one a day for me is my ProCare vitamins that taste delicious. So I'm glad those aren't a one a day because I want them more than once in a day. So I probably should eat some right now. I got them right here in my little. I put them in this little heart thing, and I have all my these I got at Retreat. I went to the ProCare booth and I was like, "You guys, I love cran grape," and they gave me a whole bag of cran grape vitamins. I was like, "Yes." Um, Many companies don't realize the weight loss community is a big market and they're not tapping into it. 1,000%, 1,000% agree. And that's where we come in. And this is why it's just such a prime time right now for us who are diving into the business side or who are considering diving into the business side because we're a very unique market. A lot of people don't know a lot about the bariatric community in the health and wellness space because it's been frowned upon for so long. I want to say, even with the GLP-1 community, it's so popular. But guess who's also taking GLP-1s? Bariatric patients. You know what I mean? If we gotta potentially piggyback on the GLP-1 community to bring visibility to the bariatric community, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I've met so many people on the GLP-1 who have had bariatric surgery and they just needed the extra tool. So I'm completely cool with that. So that is I'm gonna stop sharing my screen because I'm not showing anything. Oh my god. I hate when the spit goes down the wrong side. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Also, a reminder, I will be in Irvine, California, October 17th through the 18th for the Obesity Help event. Um, they were so kind. They gave me a code, VSGBestie20. Will save you $20 off your ticket. The tickets are already affordable. But look, if y'all want to save a little extra, you're welcome. You are welcome. Man, I'm I went from going to no meetups to like wanting to be at everybody's meetup. And while this this year, my only meetup that I went to JBY, so that was technically a meetup. The only other meetup that I will be attending this year will be this one, the Obesity Help event. Last year, last year I went to Society in San Diego. Then I went to JBY in Missouri. My gosh. Yeah. So last year I went to retreat in San Diego. Then I went to the Just Be You Awards in Missouri, and then I'll be now going to this event in Irvine, California. And so I'm really excited to just meet a new crowd. There may be some overlap in the crowds, but there may be new people. So I'm really excited about being there, meeting new people, potentially networking. So that's going to be really, really exciting. So if you are on the West Coast or considering like, hey, I want to go to a meetup, don't really know what's happening, there are a lot of great meetups happening in October. This is one of them. This one's a little later. I know retreats earlier in October. This one's towards mid-October. They also host panel conversations with doctors and other providers. They have a fashion show, which y'all already know. Like, sign me up. I'm about to sign up right now for that. Because I any chance I get to like walk a stage or shake my ass, which is what I did last year at retreat. I will be doing that. So at the Obesity Help event, they have a fashion show. They have actually, let me pull it up. I don't even know why I didn't just do that. I keep forgetting. Like I have the capability to share my screen. Um, Ridiculous. I'm ridiculous, guys. Ah, I don't be thinking about this stuff sometimes. Like, you could just share your screen. Um, hey, welcome, welcome. So, okay. So, boom. I'm gonna share my screen. Because, what the hell? What the helly? Why not? Um, they're so nice. Like, random fact. Like, just having a conversation with the friends over there at Obesity Help. They've been around for a while. I'm just not getting acquainted with them there. And so that was really nice to be able to just chat and just have like a regular conversation. Kim over there at Obesity Help, super sweet, gave me a lot of insight about their company, what they've got going on, that like they are truly invested in the bariatric space and just like helping people. And I love that so freaking much. Hi, Danny. Welcome in. So, this event is happening October 17th and 18th. So, that's a Friday, Saturday, and it's going to be at Hilton Irvine in Irvine, California. The company that's hosting it is called Obesity Help. And let me so you guys can see the sponsors because it's wild. I was like, hold up, who's gonna be there? So their platinum sponsor is Premier Protein. They're they have a ton of like really cool exhibitors. So Audacious Nutrition, Bare Bones, Bariatric Fusion is going to be there. Celebrate, D Pro High Protein Meal Bars, several doctors, Ensure Max Protein, Legendary Food. So for those who aren't familiar with Legendary, they make those legendary bars, Pop Tarts, or you know what I'm talking about. Patch MD. Uh, these are the Iron Pill Company. Um, ProCare. I love. Look, once I saw ProCare, I'm like, where ProCare is everywhere, like literally. Um, so I don't know who this is or these last three, but they also have swag and prizes. So a lot of these companies are going to be in the swag bag. They're going to have a lot of great things. I love that ProCare is in the bag. So this was, I think this is probably from previous years. Let's see what it looks like. I don't think I looked at this.
We like to show up at conferences like this that encourage like participation in community in the bariatric. We try to stay involved in the community and giving back and educating where we can about our products and how they fit. I love the fashion show. I think when you see the transformations that people have gone through and you kind of see like all the work they put and everything pay off. Like it's a really special event. It's a really special program, and I love being associated with it. So it's one of my favorite parts of this conference every year, and then I travel around to several, and it's probably one of my favorite of any conference. Anything we do at any conference, it just feels really special. Very happy that our product can even be associated with helping people.
So how freaking cool is that? I love a good just like full circle moment. I did the fashion show at Retreat, and I did the swimwear category. You know, I really hate that that spit just went down the wrong side of my freaking throat. Okay. I'm trying to make sure I'm not like gonna perish on camera. What's up? What's up? But yeah, they have really, really good sponsorships. And let me see. Event speakers. So they're gonna have a session with Dr. Munish. He's a plastic surgeon. We have this Dr. Agostino um, for metabolic health. We have Dr. Tro. Seeing the signals, how CGMs and sleep trackers can help conquer hunger. How important is that? So I didn't even realize the importance of how sleep impacts how you hold on to weight. And so that will be part of that conversation. Dr. Garth Davis. So he talks about plant proteins and what you should know. So a lot of people ask about plant proteins, and I can't really speak too much about it because I'm not necessarily one that I'm not vegan, and nor do I make that much effort to have plant proteins because I do get my proteins from meat products. So, but for those who are interested, that'll be a really, really good conversation. Y'all know Dr. Connie Stapleton. She's a psychologist in the community, and she's gonna be at this event. And so I'm looking forward to seeing her there. Another psychologist, Dr. Stephen Reyes, will be there rewriting the story healing from weight stigma. Their fitness instructor, Dr. Stapleton, is also a yoga instructor, which I didn't know that. I thought she just did the psychologist thing. I didn't know she was actually like a full blown excuse me, a full blown yoga instructor. And then we have Glenda, Christine, Walk It Out Fitness, Rise and Shine, Step in Your Day. So they'll be doing some walking. And so as far as the excuse me, they're gonna have let me see if I can pull up. Hi Illy, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I was chewing my vitamins and I like all the spit went down the wrong side of my throat. Oh, sorry if that was like TMI, guys. But I was like, what the hell? What the helly? So it's 2 days. It's a 2 day event. The general admission is 125, and then of course Eventbrite has their own fee. But if you use the code I was given, you save $20 off. So really, it's like 105 plus whatever Eventbrite fee, which is not a them fee. That's just where they sell their tickets. And at the door is 150. So I don't know if that's what you want to do, is wait to get to the door or just get it in advance for the low. And like I said, you guys can use my code, save $20 off. If you're already on the West Coast, this is great. If you aren't, I would price out, like airfare. And I'm not on the West Coast. I'm in Texas, so I'll be flying in. But just kind of give you a sense of what else they've got going on. They have a free clothing exchange. So they have a dedicated room where people are essentially getting rid of wardrobe that they no longer fits because they're at a different stage in their journey. And so I thought that was really cool because I think sometimes we have clothes just kind of lingering and you're like, I don't really know what the hell to do with this other than to donate it or sell it on the marketplace. So if you guys want to do that, you can. There's also, you could also post it on the Facebook group. I have a community group on Facebook called Talk Berry to Me Community. I did create a tab for people to sell or give away their clothing. So if that's something that you may want to do, you can post it on the page. Not a lot of people have been taking advantage of that. So myself included, I am going to be posting some items when I do my cleaning, when I clean out my closet. So that way someone else could take advantage of those pieces. I have a lot of really cute dresses. I have a lot of cute little jackets and things of that sort. Some stuff that still has tags on it. So I'm a pretty little thing uh, groupie. And so I have these like leathers or leather um, stuff like that. They also have a mix and mingle opener. We'll kick off the fun with games and break the ice. So they have a mixer at the beginning, and then they have a meet and greet costume party. So dancing, a photo booth, and a costume contest. So because it is around Halloween time, you can opt to participate if you do dabble with Halloween. They're going to have a costume party. I didn't find any reason to basically get dressed up. So I was like, sign me up. Then they have a fashion show, a showcase of inspiring journeys. You be a model and people cheer you on. So if you went to retreat last year, I actually participated for the first time in the fashion show there. So I'm really excited to, sign up to do the fashion show at Obesity Help because I think that'll be really like a fun experience. And I think it's another cool way to just like continue to empower myself, right? Um, then they have the after party with a red carpet entrance, a little glamour with photo ops and dancing. So I think that's really, really nice. Then they just shout out their sponsors, their platinum sponsors, Premier Protein, um, the exhibit hall, all of that. So I'm really excited about this. And this is, I don't know if I showed you guys the hotel that it is in, but this is essentially, they have a room block. Uh, Here we go. Discount room rates. They do have a room block, and the last day to book with the special room rates is September 21st. So y'all have got some time. And so I think that they have one king bed for 189 plus taxes, two double beds 189 plus taxes. Here's my thought process. If you are already going to this event and you're going with a friend, you're going with whomever, I would split that, especially if you have a double bed, 189 for my goodness. That really, I hate when that happens. But if you are going with a friend, or you're going with, I don't know, another berry, that's 94, 95 bucks a piece a night, which I think is pretty reasonable. So what you would have paid for just you in the room, then you, and it says you can have up to 4 guests. So I'm not doing that. I'm very funny about sharing rooms. So I probably won't be sharing my room per se. I like having my wigs thrown about. I like having my clothes kind of spread out. I would get a double bed room and just have like clothes laid out on it, but that's just me. Um, and so again, last day for that. Room block is September 21st. Oh, look, they have a little QR code so you can scan it if you guys want to scan it. The hotel does charge a $50 incidental fee. So, which you get back as long as you don't destroy the room. Um, and the airport is the John Wayne Airport. Uh, just a few minutes away from. Okay, yeah. So they're just saying it's just a few minutes away from the conference venue, and the shuttle runs. There's a shuttle. Oh shit. Okay, that's cool. Because I was just thinking about, oh, maybe I need a rental. Blah blah blah. No, they have a shuttle, and it runs every 30 minutes from 6 a.m. to 10:45 p.m. So if you're booking a flight within that window of time that has you arrive within that window of time, there's a shuttle that transports you from the airport to the hotel venue. And so that's pretty cool. Um, as well as destinations within 3 mile radius. For any transportation questions, contact the hotel. Nice. I didn't know that piece. So look at that. Look at that. And they have other stuff happening in the area. So it looks like it's not far from Disneyland. It looks like it's not far from the Knott's Berry Farm. It looks like there's also a slightly extended road trip if you want to go into San Diego Zoo. Explore. Newport Beach is a short drive away. Walking to the pier, enjoying fresh ocean breeze. Oh, I love that. Just minutes from the hotel, there's the Irvine Spectrum Center. There's shopping. Of course, there's Healthy Bites nearby. The Ferris wheel, and amazing views of Orange County. So I think that's pretty freaking cool. Again, this is the hotel, and they just put some pictures up so you guys can get a sense of what it looks like over there. And I think it's really cute. It's giving very California vibes. It's kind of the color scheme. Very nice. Very nice. So yeah. Again, if you guys are able to make it, I think you guys should. It's going to be October 17th through October 18th in Irvine, California. I also have the discount code here for you guys in the event that you want to grab those tickets and get it for $20 off. There it is. I do have to get ready to jump off of here, but I hope this was helpful outside of just this event that we're talking about. Just the things you want to know. If there are things, hi Reese, if there's things that you want to know before I launched the training about how you generate money online, whether it's through um, your affiliate program, whether it's through partnerships, whether it's through digital products. Let me know because that is going to be super great feedback for that training. Again, the training is free. The thing that a lot of people find themselves, like especially myself, because I've done this, is even though you get a free training, if you feel like, hey, I need a little extra help outside of this free training, connect with a coach. I'm talking about the training I'm launching, but there's so many other, people who can assist you as well. But if you are wanting to generate money in this particular space of bariatric or whatnot, or just weight loss in the weight loss industry, I've got you. I got you. No fluff. Okay. So that's my goal, is to make this as clear as possible, no fluff, and so that you can actually apply the stuff you learn immediately. Because I don't want you to feel like, well, what am I supposed to do with this information? I want you to use it right away so you can make some money. Because that is the whole goal. We're not just gonna twiddle our thumbs with the information we get. We're gonna execute on it, right? So stay tuned for that. It's coming up really, really, really soon. And like I told y'all, I'm going to go ahead and slap these on a shirt for you guys. So that way, for anyone who wants the Don't Yuck My Yum t-shirts, those will be available this evening. And you guys can check them out. These are just the mock-ups, so you guys can see what they're going to look like. So the Don't Yuck My Yum will look like this. And then I have the version in white, and then I gotta see what they look like on other color shirts, but stay tuned. I'm gonna put that information out this evening. I'm challenging myself to put these out this evening, so that way you guys could check them out. And if you want to support, feel free to support. If you want to just share them, that's cool too. So I've been on for about an hour and a half now. If there are any last minute things or any questions that you have, please drop them in the chat or in the comments or whatever. Like I said, my goal is to help other people generate income on here, because you don't need a ton of followers. You don't need several thousands of followers. No, you just need your phone, and whatever amount of followers you currently have. That's it. And so let me know. DM me if you must. If you don't want to ask on here and you have questions about, hey, Shar, I want to make money online. Can you coach me? Hey, Shar, can you keep me posted on the class when you launch the class? Hey, Shar, whatever it is, just DM me. Or you can email me at talkberrytome@gmail.com. And myself or one of the ladies on my team will get back to you. So we are live on Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain, and 5 p.m. Pacific time. This weekend we have Dr. Clapp. So it is a Q&A session. So if you have questions about your weight loss surgery or considering weight loss surgery and you have questions that you want answered, this is a perfect time to join the discussion. He is amazing, and this is why he's called the Amazing Dr. Clapp, because he does get a lot of the questions answered. So make sure you join us on Sunday for that. Again, that's at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain, and 5 p.m. Pacific time. Barry Mel Experience is live this evening. So the guys at BME will be live this evening at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain, and 5 p.m. Pacific time. And yeah, that is all for now, guys. I know I was running my mouth for a minute, but I appreciate you all, and I will try to do this again. If not today, then I'll try to do it again tomorrow, so that way we can keep this going, and I can keep you guys posted on all the updates for this particular event in Irvine, California, and I can't wait to see you guys there. I'm hyped. I hope y'all are hyped. And so anyhow, I'm jumping off. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you have a fantastic day on purpose. Bye.